everyone wants to work for a company where they can achieve their goals. When you think of having a job, right? Jobs are boring. Who wants to have a job? No one wants to go to work, right? They want to contribute, add value to the marketplace, help other people, whatever it may be. The cool thing about Executive Career Upgrades is we put a huge emphasis, learning from our mentors, right, on take a keen interest when people work for you of their personal, professional, and financial goals. Because people that are working for you, you want to make sure that they can thrive in areas of their life, right? So not only can they contribute to the business, but hey, you want to roll with people, or I want to roll with people that have goals, man, and that can meet them while working together. So that's one of the biggest things. Christina and I and the leadership team here, right? We want to know when we bring people on, hey, what are some of your personal goals? What are some of your professional goals? And what are some of your financial targets? Because we want to know, hey, when we start this relationship, does this even make sense? We actually meet a lot of people that come from excellent sales backgrounds, but they come in and say, hey, my main job is in a couple of years, I'm going to go to a private equity company. And we're like, cool. Hey, go do that right now. We want to work with people that want to make an impact in professionals' lives. So when people work for us and spend a lot of time with us, we want to make sure that they can achieve their goals too. When you're building a large team, hey, I'll be the first to tell you, man, this shit ain't easy. Anything dealing with people. That's why, fortunately, I'm really glad and grateful I served a lot of time in the military. I learned about how do you build a culture? How do you set up counseling so you can start a relationship on the right foot? How do you check in with people? How do you hold people accountable? How do you let people know what they're responsible for so that they can succeed? Too many companies, man, they have all these people problems because they don't have clear processes, and then there's just chaos, right? So there's not like one thing to build a great team. It requires a lot of stuff. It requires right mission, right values, right vision. Because think about this, man. I always think about a military operation. When we talk about military operations, it's always like, hey, what's the mission? Why are we doing it? And if you don't have that, why would you work for a company, man? Why would you go and spend 5 years, 10 years, 20 years working for a company? You don't even know what the mission is, Matt, and they don't stand for shit. That's why there's so much confusion. So when you have that, then when you bring those people into the ecosystem, you got to let people know what they're responsible for and what you expect. That's one thing as a leader, like I want to know if I'm going into a relationship, hey, what do you expect out of me, right? What's a good job mean? What's a poor job mean? What's a great job mean? Okay, if I do a great job, what does that mean? You have to have these things in place when you're building a big team. That's why so many businesses struggle. And that's one thing that we had to learn too. We didn't just miraculously figure it out. I'm big on mentorship, right? So what did we do? Hey, we learned from other people that have done it, whether that's hooking up with a coach, a mentor, a business that helps grow businesses, books on all of these topics. Christina and I have invested a tremendous amount of money, but not just money, a tremendous amount of time, man. Money's one thing. You have to take the time to learn it. A lot of people think you can't just buy the book and then, hey, we're good to go. No, you have to buy the book, you have to read the book, you have to highlight the book, you have to do what the book says, and then you need to self-reflect on the book and check in later. That's why most people struggle. You know, if you're trying to build a large, even a small team, to one day be a large team, hey, these are multiple things that you need to consider. Last year, Executive Career Upgrades was number 512 on the Inc. 5000 list and the 48th fastest growing veteran-owned company in the United States. So this year, hey, we're probably going to be a top 200 company, and we have big targets this year, man. You know, I want to double what we did last year. Last year, we did $6.1 million as a company. Hey, our target's 12 to 15 this year, so we have aggressive targets. If you're not pushing yourself, it gets boring, man. What's the point of working out every single day if you're not going to get stronger, man? What's the point of running if you're not going to run faster? You know, one of the things as we continue to grow this is like, hey, what is possible? How can we impact more people? How can we help our team reach their financial goals, their professional goals? So I'm really excited what the future brings as we continue to scale on our mission, right, of helping people, you know, land the job and money that they deserve in the marketplace and equipping them with all the tactics and strategies they need, something I didn't have when I got out of the military.